What's up guys, in this video we are checking out the Narwal Flow to a flagship tier robot vacuum cleaner, and this might be one of the smartest robot vacuums I have tested recently. Not because of marketing claims, but because of how it handled a real mess in my home. The Narwal Flow 2 takes a different approach. Instead of relying only on distance sensing, it uses dual RGB cameras, and using those cameras, its AI algorithm actually recognizes what the robot is looking at and adapts its cleaning approach accordingly. For example, I deliberately spilled ketchup and some tea on the floor to see how it reacts. Instead of just driving over everything, it went straight to the heavier mess first, cleaned it, went back to its base station, washed its mop, came back to the exact spot, cleaned again, and only then continued with the rest of the floor. That behavior and the decision making is what makes this robot interesting. Its behavior feels less like automation and more like decision making. So this is the Narwal Flow, and after using it for about 4 weeks in my home, here is my experience. Setup was smooth. You place the robot, pair it with the app, and it immediately asks to map your home. It tells you to open the doors and clear obstacles, then creates a floor map automatically by going inside each area, bedroom or living room. Mapping worked perfectly on the first try. What impressed me was room detection. It automatically identified bedrooms correctly, probably based on the layout and bed detection, labeled my living room properly, and even distinguished spaces like my study. You can also view the map in 3D, rename rooms, and create multi-floor maps. While it is cleaning, you can see live on the map where it has already cleaned, like this area, and where it still needs clean, like this area, and area between this. Overall mapping was fast, accurate, and very smooth. Because it uses cameras instead of only LiDAR, it doesn't just avoid obstacles, it interprets them. For example, when I placed a wallet on the floor and started the cleaning, when the robot encountered the wallet, it detected it, sent a notification to my phone, marked its location on the map, and even captured an image. I think that's so useful. It also detects stairs reliably and does not fall off them, which is very important for me as I have open stairs on my first floor. I specifically tested it near the staircase on my first floor and it never fell off. That's where Narwal Flow's vision makes a real difference. Let's see if it falls down off the stairs or not. I hope it doesn't. Oh, I was about to catch it, but it has the ability to detect like large height differences, so that's good. I mean, I don't have to protect the stairs. Standard LiDAR based robot knows there is something there. This Narwal Flow 2 can actually identify it as something meaningful. So the intelligence isn't just about navigation, it extends to recognizing objects that matter. Mopping system is where this robot stands out. It uses heated water up to 45 degrees Fahrenheit, a 12 and downward pressure, real-time fresh water infusion, continuous mop washing. Now I can't isolate how much the heated water alone contributes. I don't have a benchmark for it, but the overall mopping performance was very good. The white tissue test after cleaning showed no visible residue. Areas like these are the difficult ones to do because this is a corner. Let's see how much it cleaned. See? It went back to the station 3 to 4 times while cleaning my 1000 square feet floor, washed the mop, and then resumed. It never continued cleaning with a dirty mop. It is coming back again to do something. The cleaning is still in progress. It is coming back to get something more, probably from the workstation. I have flipped it over while it is cleaning, and I wanted to show you something. Have a look at it. This is its mop while it is cleaning. The mop itself feels thick and absorbent. I tested it manually with water and it absorbs well and feels high quality. In performance wise, it has a suction power of 30,000 PA, which is a flagship level suction in robot vacuums. In real world use, I did not run it at maximum constantly, but at normal intelligence section, it cleaned effectively. Noise levels were reasonable, not intrusive while working in the same room. Since I don't have pets or carpets in my testing environment, so I would not comment on deep carpet performance, but on hard floors, it performed really well. Since it already has two built-in cameras, Narwal allows you to use them to see things as well. You can open the live video feed in the app, drive the robot manually, look under furniture, check another room remotely, or even use two-way communication.
Hey guys, so this is a two-way video and audio call. So not only I can see you through the cameras of the robot vacuum, but I can also talk to you, and this is a sound test of that. And I think it's pretty good sound.
I wouldn't label it strictly as a security system, but it is useful, and yes, driving it around while watching the live feed is actually fun. In my opinion, this feature feels like an extension of the vision system rather than a gimmick, and I appreciate that it is there as a feature. Another nice feature is that the robot has a built-in voice assistant, and it is surprisingly useful. You can just say, "Hey Nava, start cleaning," and it responds immediately, even from across the room. The speaker feedback sounds polished, and I found it really helpful as it saves me the effort to pull out my phone, launch the app, press the clean button, and then put the phone back. I just give it a command and it follows. "Hey Nava,
I'm here.
start cleaning."
Okay. Frio Smart Vacuum and Mop started.
Now let's talk about the dock and its design, because this is something that will be sitting in one of your rooms. The design of the dock genuinely blends into the environment. It looks more like a premium home appliance than a tech gadget that you need to hide. I kept it visible in my bedroom and no one even questioned it. The size of the dock is reasonable and it makes sense once you understand what it is doing. It empties dust into a larger bag, washes the mop using heated water, scraps off the dirt, extracts dirty water into separate water tank, dries the mop with hot air, refills the clean water into the vacuum, recharges the robot. It is essentially managing the entire cleaning cycle automatically. This is what makes the system hands-off. During wash cycles, it makes some noise for 4 to 5 minutes, but nothing unreasonable. After nearly 4 weeks of use, I did not notice any kind of odor issues. Cleaning the dirty tank is straightforward, rinse and refill. The app is polished. You can view accessory lifespan, adjust suction levels, control mop behavior, see mapping in 3D, access voice command list, get software updates and many other features. Now let's talk about the battery life. So my first floor is about 1000 square feet. It completed vacuuming and mopping and still had over 65% battery left. So based on my testing, it can handle both my ground floor and first floor on a single charge. Numbers wise, it is equipped with 7000 mAh battery and it also supports simultaneous washing and fast charging. So while it is washing its mop or refilling water, it can also fast charge itself. Now to sum everything up, I would say based on my 4 weeks of experience, I would rate it at around 8 out of 10. It is one of the best robot vacuums I have tested so far. The mopping system is its strongest feature. The base station automation is genuinely convenient and the intelligence in handling heavy mess is impressive. And yes, I plan to keep using it long term in my own home. That more than anything says a lot. Thanks for watching and make sure to let me know about your feedback as well in the comment section. Take care. Bye.